chaser. I'm not a chaser. Not a chaser. Not gonna chase today. Not a chaser. Jante, not a chaser. There we are. We go there. A little clickety click over there. A little clickety click over here. Neva, how are ya? Good to see you. I hope all is well where you're at. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. Neva. Give me a second here. I gotta go through all the. All right. We're ready. We're going. I gotta turn this to participants. There we go. And I'm all set there. All I need is something with strings on it next to me. I think I got just the thing. I think I might have sold a couple of my paintings. Never. I think maybe. Maybe I might have sold 2 of these paintings today. And that would be fantastic. It's 2:54 p.m. here in Connecticut. It's Eastern Standard Time. It's a beautiful 74 degrees. I did what I was supposed to do. I got my first female G-Force member her t-shirt. Sent it out today in the mail. She should have it by Wednesday, so they say. So it's going to go all the way from here on the East Coast of the United States to the West Coast of the United States. And she says she's excited to get it, and we shall see. Wear that t-shirt, baby. Wear that t-shirt, baby. Wear it now. Wear it loud. Oh, show it off now. Oh, show off the t-shirt. And work it all out. Work it all out. And then get some water. Get some water and drop it all over the front of yourself. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Wet, wet t-shirt. Wet t-shirt. It's just jokes. These are just jokes. Hello, he said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. And how are you on this Friday afternoon? It's Friday afternoon for me. I don't know where you're from. I don't know your age. I know nothing about you. But I hope you're having a good day wherever you is. Thanks for stopping by the room. That's my Pat. That's Shelob. Shelob, meet audience. Audience, meet Shelob. Abby McLean. Can you play the Story Brandy from Abby? No, I can't. Sorry, that's not within my range. But if you want covers, you need to see either Steve Cutler live, who's associated with this channel. He's one of the allies. You can find him on the homepage. And Sparky Draconis, who we call the legendary Sparky, and he broadcasts with me at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. So that's really where you want to go if you want to, call out cover songs. Go, hey, play this, and they'll play it. I'm just kind of like a fool who sits here and makes people laugh occasionally. And that's all right. Because I got Shelob here to take care of the trolls. They get by me. And I'm pretty capable of taking out the trolls in front of me. Oh, there she is. Well, hello, pretty girl. I've missed you a long, long time. What do you mean, try harder? No, the whole point is I shouldn't be trying at all. You're supposed to be doing the luring and getting me to blush and all that stuff. But I was thinking, when I read the response, I was like, is it really, is the number one reason you keep coming back is to try to make me blush? Or is there something else that I do where you're like, oh, well, he's funny, just try, you know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to question everyone's motives. Because there's one thing, because I know, especially sometimes girls in America, they like, kind of like going, oh, come here, oh, got him, and then the heart is broken. And so that's why it's got to be, you know what I mean? It's got to be in one direction. As much as I would love to play the game, there are people in my culture who would have me garroted. As we saw the other day with Flaming Straws, like, oh, this is too weird. It's like, dude, we're just flirting. It's just jokes. There's no actual contact, but just the simple fact that he was like, oh, and granted, he's a little oversensitive to things in general, in my opinion. That's why you see me always on, not pins and needles per se, but where I'm always aware. Wait, I think I forgot what I must have said. Why? Sure, there's not. See, I believe that there is actually a subtle attraction, albeit very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very ethereal. But you have to educate the old man here, you know what I'm saying? Because my dreams, they go all over the place. There's no context for sure. See, and that's the thing. But do we have, I got questions. Because chatting with you does make me very happy. As you can tell, I light up in a smile and I'm like, someone's willing to play. And that's a fun thing. And I like that. But I also don't want to come across as, no, he's just another one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy for people to, to quantify me, especially on camera. And you're very smart, so I think you understand between the lines what I'm saying. And I hate the fact that I have to use code half the time. Larry Wood. Hi, seeing like I'm in prison behind 2 bars and can't find the key. Hi, seeing like I'm in prison behind 2 bars and can't find the key. I was trying to figure it out, but prison, the real prison's your own mind, man. I sing like I'm in prison behind 2 bars and I can't find the key. Ask me for the questions. Okay, ask me questions, Destiny. See, that's kind of like everyone keeps asking me to do Johnny Cash. Everybody hurts, and it's like it's so dark and depressing. It's like, no, I want to think about happy things. Like, hey, and then we met, and then we hugged for the first time, and we enjoyed each other's company, so we hung out all day, and we just kept talking and talking and talking. You know what I'm saying? We sure are cute for 2 ugly people. Crystal Moth. Beauty subjective. I've seen some girls who thought they were all that in a bag of chips. But once I started seeing how they were acting to other people, like very like entitled and ingracious. I was just like, yeah. It's amazing how someone can someone can be physically like, oh wow, they're hot. And then you get to know them and you're like, oh no, they're not. They're terrible. I mean, I'm sure you guys have met people like that where you're just like, ooh, oh, never mind. Because they're all over the place. So if you're going to measure yourself in regards to attractiveness, measure yourself for personality first. The other part, I mean, that's great, but personality is a turn on, yeah. Instant off, instant on. And, you know, if someone plays back, you're like, ooh, that reinforces the vibe. And that's what I've been kind of getting a little bit with Denise. And so, because this is all virtual, I can't use my typical tools, which is, you know, mannerisms and cadence and, you know, body language and stuff like that. This is all blind, so to speak. Good evening, Kev. How's things? Things are awesome, Stephen Martin. I got Destiny's t-shirt mailed out. She's the first female G-Force member, and I got her t-shirt out in the mail today. I'm very proud of that. I'm boring on the social media side, but I'm very talkative and energetic in real life. I believe that, Denise. I mean, how many languages did you say you speak? That impresses the hell out of me. Because obviously English and whatever, is it Turkish? Is that the official name of the language? Don't have a lot to say in here. Well, you have a lot to emote in here is the way it appears. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that's the fun part. You're like, and I'm like, oh yeah, me too. Again, if I'm wrong, your job is to go, no, Zaddy, bad Zaddy. I just speak Turkish and English and just a little bit of French. Je t'aime aussi. See? But that's the thing. I think that's real. I don't think that's you just playing with the old man. I think you're kind of, I think that's genuine. Am I wrong? And still, that's 3 languages. Even if it's just a little bit of French, it's pretty good. Huh. Interesting. Not for the reasons you think of. You're probably right. And that means I need an education. Just saying. I think everyone's still at work where I'm at. So I think the chat's very light, has been very light this morning. I think everyone's doing the last day of the week. Well, I want to know what's the real reason. Come on, conversation's my favorite part of this game. See, but if that was true, that means there's something that's going on. Hey, Lucas Dodson. I know, right? And I haven't even shown any skin or nothing. So either you're a very happy person in general, or maybe it's something about this particular fragrance or this particular flavor of human being where you're like, oh, goon. Oh my God, goon again. See, truth be told, I've never gooned in any rooms. I just haven't. I have been aroused in certain rooms, but I've never gooned. I've never been like, no, pop. You know what I mean? Yeah, see? There it is. Goon again. Oh, there today. Goon tomorrow. Oh, it's gooning all over the place. That's right. You gotta use, oh, what's that face for? That's not a good face. You should be happy, especially if you're gooning. Don't do it. Don't goon angry. No one wants you to goon angry. You can goon happy. And be like, oh, life is better. Oh, those feelings have they're off my shoulders. All that anger has just flown from my chemistry. Did you see the cherry? I saw it. I think it's a shame. I don't want to dwell on it because, yes, the tone of the room. But, there's nothing I can do about it, so. No, you're right, Denise. The whole fist is not good. You don't start with the whole fist. At the very least. I won't ever do that. Sir, you should play like a Stone by Audio Slave. If I knew it, I might play it, but you're waiting for the legendary Sparky. That's the 10:30 show. He can do requests of just about anything. He's got like an 80 percentile. He knows so many songs. I'm just not that good. I won't ever do that and wreck my woman. Not like your mind, just in general. Nah, I can't even get over me. Oh. Yeah, that's not good either. I mean, I know why you would think it would be good. But the whole point is that you are adequately aroused to the point where you're lubricated to the point where you could sail a yacht. You know what I mean? That's the goal. Is that, oh, I'm so turned on. That's right. Oh, Jesus. I might have to go now. It's like, if it's a water slide, like, if I get into your ear, Denise, I'm like, and all of a sudden you feel like a little pressure against your back, that should start Waterworks all over the place. It should be like Disney World with the fountains and shooting da 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 da. Oh, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right, it's Kevin G Nicholson. I'm really out of my mind, but just you wait, just you wait. What happened there? It's like the whole thing went out of tune. Just knocked it all out of time. I got it too excited. I squoze too hard. Squoze my guitar too hard. I don't think I understand what you guys are talking about, which is fine because I figure you'll educate me or I'll just be in the dark. Is Bussy just an anagram? Is it just the B flipped upside down? I don't know. Ah, yes. Thank you. Only I could use it that way. Chicken and biscuits. What is candle in the wind? Well, you guys have seen the candle. You know the candle painting. This is the candle in the wind. This is, that's my candle. There's the flame right there. Up here's the most important part. That's where the hot stuff goes on. And then, if they're really into it, you might want to make sure that the wick is in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So that's the candle. I assume you were talking about that candle. Oh my God! It looks like Kevin must be the clouds in my eyes. That must be. I wish Spotify would let him find his frickin' tunes. She comes on later. She's in Washington, so she's like 4 hours behind me, so it's like 11 a.m. her time right now. King Tyler, how did the people in Egypt open portals? Stargate. It's all Stargates. I hope you're still here. See, people enjoy you too, and they enjoy your antics. I think they enjoy our antics too. I mean, not just us individually, but us kind of going back and forth. I mean, I know I do. I'm talking about my past chats. Yeah, that was the one. We were talking about the candle and how there was like, they had a bunch of school kids do pictures of candles and it looked all just like vaginas. So Destiny was the one who said, no. So don't do a vagina painting. Don't paint a vagina. Do a candle painting. And then and everyone can see it's a vagina. But in the end, because you choose the frame, you go, no, it's candle painting. That's what the one kid who took a screenshot of it and is hanging it in his office, he says, no, that's my candle painting, and they can't give him any shit about it. And it's the funniest thing. And the thing is that wasn't supposed to be as funny as it ended up being. It ended up being funnier because it's here in the chat with us, and I'll be showing off my regular art, and then I'll be, oh yeah, and I have this candle, and all of a sudden there's this vagina in your face, and I get a lot of laughs out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that because the more laughs, that's better, right? I think. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I mean, I enjoy it. I know. I've broken your I've shattered the ceiling, haven't I? Like, I don't know if you can see what's on my shirt. I'm wearing a new shirt today that I had made up. Yeah, I know. It's just really, when you start looking into it, I don't know if you can tell. These are all my musical notes. If you see anything that strikes you, Destiny, I mean, that's this is a great song if you can play it. I mean, it takes a lot of notes at the end. Ah, pig. What about Destiny? She didn't come in, did she? No, she did not. You know those aren't people, right? Those are musical notes. That's all just, no one was hurt in the making of that t-shirt. Did I? I'm sorry. I do that a lot. But I was talking about Destiny in regards to the shirt. And she was, no, and no, it was Destiny who came up with the idea for calling it the candle painting. I'm pretty sure. See, I'm getting confused with my timeline. We have a canon on this channel. Like, you can go back months and you can find out, like, when everyone first started to appear. And it's really cool because you can see who sticks around and who's, like, really into it and who disappears into the... One of them looks like a person in a chair, though. I'm not quite sure which one you're referring to. I'm sure there is one that looks like a person in a chair. I wish I had chicken and biscuit. A lot of people wish they had chicken and biscuits. Oh, I'm really into it. We've never really done anything. And that's kind of the other fascination is like, for someone with no practical experience, so that means this is all in the imagination, which I can appreciate on a very deep level. Starting out further, second line, I think that's, yeah, that's a little, you're doing that out of necessity, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm sorry. I would share what I have, if I had much, with you, if you were here. Chicken and waffles, Moto Toad says. I have never thought of chicken and waffles. And Denise. Oh, Denise. So, since most of this is kind of cerebral anyway, but the cerebral affects the chemistry, which is why you get me to get red in the face, because those times that I buy it. But I do sense that you're like, yeah, for an older guy, he's pretty cute. Yeah, I know he's older, but I wouldn't throw him out. I wouldn't throw him out. So that's the vibe I've been getting. I just said chicken and British waffles. What's a British waffle? I feel like I'm being set up, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway. What's a British waffle? I had British crepes once. They were fine. They were fire. Well, there's an ode of confidence. I mean, it's just 40 years. I mean, but you never know. Everyone's into something different. That's why I allow myself to get, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe. You never know. Waffles with holes in it. All right. I'll look it up later. I'm not hungry now. Just had a piece of pizza. But even you saying that would imply... Blushy you, Kevin. All right. See? That's the thing. I can't stay in the matrix. I just can't. I can't stay in the matrix. I got to take the red pill. It's beautiful in the matrix. I love it here, but I'm going to have to take the red pill at some point. What song is that the notes for on your top? This is a musical orgy. And I don't know if you can see this. This is this is not an actual song. This is music getting down. I don't know if you can see all that. It's my new t-shirt. I had it made up yesterday, the day before. When I was doing Destinies, I'm like, hey, you know what? Do one of these too. Because it makes me laugh. And it's dirty without being dirty. There's nothing actually going on. It's just notes being placed strategically to imply something. It's definitely a love song. If there is such a thing as a lust song, I think it's more of a lust song. But I'm pretty sure this is a musical orgy, is what this ends up being. And we'll see. We'll see. I can explain it very carefully on the bikini pictures. Oh, it's a glorious day. It's 3:25 p.m. here in Connecticut. I think this is the story of my life, possibly. Our lives. We're sharing our lives together right now. I just killed the tarantula. Help me. Well, if you killed it, you're in no danger. Wait. I want to observe. I don't think there's any law against me observing. Your state fits in my city, probably. E pluribus unum. E pluribus unum. I'm sure. I mean, Connecticut's not a big state. A lot of people think Connecticut's a soft drink. And when I have to explain to them, no, it's a state in the United States, they're like, really? Could have sworn I had a Connecticut a couple days ago and it was overly carbonated. Yeah, but what if there's other ones? Where do I put the dead body? Just in the trash. They don't really even look anymore. I mean, we got so many bodies going in and out. Just go to your local dumpster. You won't have any problem. No one will even ask a question. Hey, Sasquatch has joined the G-Force. Welcome to Force Trading. That is awesome. Was that gifted? Did you do that, or they do that on their own? I know Sassy was like, I think Sassy was going to buy a couple of my paintings. And so we were talking about PayPal earlier, and he said he wanted the Praying for Time painting. So this one, and I think that this is the other one. And so I believe he purchased these today, but we'll have to see. But terribly nice. Yeah, nice to have Sassy on board. See, I mean, it's growing, and that's the other reason, Denise, why I half believe you. Like, yeah, he's 40 years older, but he's adorable. You know what I mean? Because this thing is growing, and despite me going, hey guys, I'm really not anything at all. I'm just the dude who's trying to make his way through the universe and be funny and give good vibes. And everyone obviously likes it enough where they're still coming on board. And that really makes me appreciate it. It makes me want to keep going. Like, that's what I say. I mean, this is kind of like that baiting. You know, they're baiting me to keep doing what I'm doing. Yes, please, Kev, keep going. And that's the sort of thing I respond to. I want positive enthusiasm. And this is positive enthusiasm, and I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. It'll take a little longer for PayPal. That's fine. I'm grateful either. I mean, even beginning. Russell Lee Master, can you play House with No Name? I cannot. I'm sorry. You need the legendary Sparky. That's the 10:30 show. Same channel, but it's 10:30 my time. So that's in about 7 hours, and I'll be streaming 2 more times before then. But if you want requests, Steve Cutler live. He's great. And then legendary Sparky Draconis. He'll be here at 10:30 my time. Kevin, you give good vibes, but it usually gets really inappropriate. Yes. I believe that is the humor portion of the program, and you have to dance all over those lines, otherwise you don't get a good chuckle. And the candle picture is a firm example. You know what I'm saying? That's like we're implying it's dirty without actually being dirty. Technically, it's still canvas. It's still pigment on a canvas. There were no body parts involved. There was no wax. There was no flame. There was no vagina. It's just painting. But people get very upset over what the images say. See, and I see, I can believe that because that's kind of like I'm adorable like a teddy bear, as opposed to bangable like, Jason Momoa. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. I am definitely not Jason Momoa at all. But I understand when women are like, oh, look at Jason. Look at Jason Momoa. The tulip is that I see. Everyone loves the tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips, spread them open, what do you see? A little guy in a canoe for me. Lick, 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 lick. See, but that's the thing. It's not inappropriate for this room. I think that's why this room has been growing, is because we all enjoy chuckling. The trolls can come in here and they can have a good ribbing at me, and I'll be like, ha ha ha. And the bad ones I'll kick out, and the good ones I'll turn. Turn to the good side of the force. It's still zaddying. Oh, you said I love you too, Denise. Timpsons? I don't know what Timpsons is. Cutting keys. Nothing wrong with cutting keys, but you gotta do it. I'll load myself back up. Yeah. So I'm just saying, Denise. Still bikini season over there. Gonna try harder than that. Well, that's as much as I'm trying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Simpsons cut keys. I don't have those out here. I've never seen one of those out here. Even clean suits. Cool. Sounds like something we could use out here, but I've never heard of a Timpsons. Timpsons. I thought it was an analogy for Simpsons, the cartoon. It's an English thing. Yeah, you guys would have me hanged in England for half the stuff I say. Half the stuff that I say here in the United States, I would get lynched in England. I don't know how you guys ended up getting so... It was like feminism just dominated your country in such a short period of time. And now you guys can't breathe. And I'm sorry. You were once the paragon of civilization, and now you're like self-oppressed, which is even worse than we are. And that amazes me, because we're borderline, totalitarianism right now. So that it's amazing how the world has shifted. We could not. I'm the right me. The left got us pinned. Yeah. Which country do you think is better political wise, like Donald Trump or protests in the UK? Boy, you want to talk about two dishes you don't want to pick between? I'm still here. I'm chewing on ice. Hi, kind fox. Good to see you. It depends. I mean, if we're talking about patriotism in and of itself, there's one thing to be like, I'm kind of patriotic in regards to my neighbors. Like, I like my neighbors over here and up there, and I want to coexist with them. And so, but that's my country, so to speak. These are the people I live next to, and so I want to preserve those who are closest to me and who are being nice. When I look at it from a broader aspect, from a more wide scale context, I think I would want to go to the Netherlands. Hell, even Germany at this point, because it just looks like, the left has just collapsed just about everything. It's really rough. But again, remember, True Wisdom is doing, I know jack all. I don't know anything. So I couldn't say what's good, what's bad. I know my perception of it, but I just want to be where people are happier in general. I want to go to a place where there's abundance, and I think that's the whole point of being a human being. I think UK would be better, but it has to be outside England. See, I don't know enough about it to... I mean, and that's the other thing. There's one thing, oh, well, this is racist, this is this is that. It's very easy to point fingers at other people and go, oh, well, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad. But the people that I really respect in this world are the ones who build from the bottom up, whether they're growing food or whether they're, building buildings or, creating stuff that wasn't there or repairing stuff that was there. Those are, that's what we want. We want nurture and growth, and we want, again, more abundance for everyone around us and more happiness. Because the happiness is a big part. It's not just all about the stuff. It's about what's the quality of life for all of us, and can we look at each other smiling, or are we going to look at each other trying to take what each other has? I mean, that seems like a shitty way to live. I mean, but again, what's up there, bud? Hey, Ace McLeod. But this is only my perspective. Again, I don't know shit. I know what I don't like. I don't like Karen. I don't like Karen calling the manager. I don't like the fact that women seem to have seemed to acquire a very, very powerful edge over us on gender alone. And I don't like that pattern. I was fine with equality, but I don't want to hand over the keys to the car. I don't like woke Wendy. I don't like woke Wendy either. It's bad to do arson, but it makes a change. Well, that's true. Forest fires happen. Hello. I mean, again, either side, if your answer on either side, left or right, is to persecute more people, it's a bad policy. If your decision on the left or the right side is to help bring up the bottom of the safety net and make it so we can all have a certain level of abundance and a standard of living that's better than it has been over the last 20 years, well, then I'm on board. So there's some honest answers from Charlie Sheen here. Hello, Ethan K. I didn't know that Charlie Sheen had a channel. I get that all the time. That's why I believe the little girls when they say I'm cute. Because Charlie Sheen, they like Charlie Sheen. Well enthused. Hey, they still like Charlie Sheen. But if you don't know already, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right, it's Kevin G Nicholson. There's many things I gotta do, but just you wait, just you wait. Kevin G Nicholson, I do appreciate it as a compliment. I'm just saying my name so you don't get confused. Don't get confused. But no, I do take it as a compliment. A lot of people loved Charlie Sheen. He was said to be one of the more handsome men. And although I don't think I am to that handsome level, it's nice to be compared. All I got is the little girls trying to make me blush. But I'll take it. Why are you confused, Jonathan Baggin? I see Elvis Quagmire. Giggity! Zion said hi. Hello, Zion. Good to have you back. Wow, I've been on for 47 minutes now. What time is it? 3:40. Where are you from? I am in New Jersey. I am from Connecticut. And you know where that is. New Jersey's close enough where you know your neighbors. Even though we're across the ocean there. So yeah, we're in the same time zone, man. You're one of the closest people who's been in this room in a while. Occasionally I'll get someone from Massachusetts, or I think I got one in Rhode Island once. But for the most part, everyone's been from like across the country or in foreign countries. So it's kind of neat to see someone closer at hand. So welcome to the chat, Ethan, okay? I see John Cusack mixed with Slimer from Ghostbusters. Well, there's that. Jersey City, which is pretty close to New York City, yes. I've driven through Jersey many times. My ex-wife was from Jersey. I only hear this names in Family Guy, I'm sure. Popping big shots, Bubbles. How yo asshole healing up? It's much better since I put the salve on. I mean, I've been rubbing it in. I didn't realize I had to rub so deep. And so, like, my fingers haven't really stopped smelling. But the swelling has gone down a lot. It's great. I forgot about Cusack. Underrated actor. Maybe. I've seen an episode of Cops in Jersey City. I think that's a little different. Thanky. Oh no. Hello? Question mark? Well, you know, they're jokes about putting your fingers places that they shouldn't go. Generally, it comes out with caca. On them. Or at least a really bad smell. Yeah, the shockers, like 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, right? Isn't that how that works? 1 in the... You know what I'm saying. Big city goose. Someone called Tom Cruise. I'm about to watch Babe 2, Pig in the City for the 13th time today, and I'm nearly out of shrimp and beans. You poor man. Big Spook or 2 in the spook or 2 in the pink, 2 in the stink. That's live long and prosper. Ah! Yeah, you might get some duty on there. You just might get a little duty. Hey, pal, you got a little duty on your hand there. Beans and bologna? Now I'm intrigued. Spooker. FFS Spocker. Live long and prosper. No. Live long and prostate. Live long and prostate. Come on, that's brilliant. I'm on board, man. Live long and prostate. That's going on stage. I'm gonna write that down. I love your pajama pants. It gives you butt. My pajama pants do not give me any butt. I don't know what happened. Like in my 40s, my butt decided to leave me. And I think it ran off with my ex-wife. But it hasn't come back. And now I can feel anything flat. It's terrible. It's like, I don't know. It just disappeared. I don't know if it's hiding in my stomach because I started drinking. Maybe it's like, screw it, I'll live there now. Moved its way up. But that's it's very uncomfortable for me to sit on like rough objects and stuff. Because I got no padding, man. I got no padding. At least not in the butt. I got it all up here. All here in the keg. Oh, that's Tonic Sophia on your shirt. What's it sound like if you played it? You want to go to collegerules.com. That's what it sounds like. That's what this sounds like when it's played out. And depending on who you get to play it out, it can be like the hottest song you've ever heard. Hi, nice glasses. Have ADHD. Thank you for the compliment on the glasses, J-Joy. On your bottom or your backside of your body. I don't have anything on the bottom of my backside of my body. Like I used to have a butt there, but I think I spent enough time talking about my non-existent caboose. You know what I'm saying? It's the thing about my caboose is it's non-existent. Because that Sophia look like they are doing weird stuff. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, absolutely they're doing weird stuff. They're doing a lot of stuff that you would only see on Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? That's where the comedy is. Is people are like, oh, you have music on your shirt. What does that play? And I go, oh. Ron Jeremy's mustache. I think my mustache had grown in that much yet. But I think Ron Jeremy got the rough end of the stick, I'll tell you. That poor guy. But you can't protect anyone. No bubble wrap in the world, folks. Sassy Sasquatch Weekend Firewood Chops. Yeah! That's right. Prepped up. Prepared and prepped all at once. Prepped. Hello, said hi. Hello, said hi. Hello. What's on your mind today? You haven't said very much. Just little here, little there. Ethan K, let's go Mets. It's a nice shirt, bro. Thank you, Phantom Venom. I got lots going on here, man. There's a lot of positions. You know, a lot. This requires a lot of finger picking. Oi, hello. How's it going, mate? I started doing that with the pizza girl down the road. I went to get a couple slices of pizza from takeout, and I'm like, is that deal still on? She goes, yeah. And so I started talking to her, and then my English accent slipped out, and I'm like, all right, mate. And she started laughing. And, of course, that just only encourages me to continue. So then I'm like, you know what I mean? And she's like, do you like Ozzy? You have an Ozzy vibe. And I'm like, I get that a lot, man. Get that a lot. Thank you, man. Okay, I gave her a business card. It was like, yeah, I have a little YouTube channel here. Corey Lamathau, do you want me to leave? Why? What did the bouncers say? If the bouncers say you can stay, I'm all right. Like, I don't feel uncomfortable. English accent at the pizza place is wild. Well, she was playing with me. Again, this is why, the girls get me going so bad, is because once someone starts playing with me, especially a female, game on. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're going to bust my balls, are you? And what voice would you like to get busted back in? You look like a small woman. And whatever comes out, I mean, that's the thing. I've been doing this live stream stuff for so long. Now I'm doing it in real life, where I'm like, hey, I'm Kevin G Nicholson. Nice to meet you. Can I give you a business card? Like the other night, I haven't posted it yet. I went up to the Stomping Grounds to record Steve Cutler Live and his band, Patchwork Band, up there, and took some video shorts and did stuff like that. But I'm in there and I'm up there talking to people, and I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? It's like the YouTube never goes out once I'm in mode. Should we tell them what happened last night? I think you should tell them as detailed as you possibly can. I think you should tell them what happened last night in gruesome detail. How in the world did you come up with that shirt, that t-shirt? Well, I saw someone else do the idea, and I ran with it, and I said, okay, let's add this, this, and this. And then I put it together in my paint program. And I just had it printed out. Yeah. When you say got with, you don't mean that in the way that I would take that. But congratulations, you vanished the bag. Yet another victim, Aspen. The guys are breaking down your door. Yeah. When I close my eyes, now my eyes are burning with that t-shirt. Hey. Should I change shirts? Is this a little too much for you guys to take in? Who's my favorite band? I don't really have favorite bands so much as I got favorite comedians. Like George Carlin. I know that's not music, but George Carlin is my favorite comedian. My favorite band, and probably Weird Al Yankovic and his band, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much where I'm at. Hey, Denise is back. I have a terrifying feeling that I'm giving Corey vibes. Kevin G had no bottoms on. Oh. I guess I didn't have any bottoms on. Let's see. I'm not going to lie, I kind of liked it. Well, there's no reason to do it if you don't like it. I mean, no one's forcing you to do anything. I mean, we're in a chat room. I got no buzzer. I got no, you know what I mean? The Corey in the chat. Are you and Corey like, kind of a virtual item there, Denise? Tell me about your relationship with Corey in the chat. Is it a strictly professional relationship? Are you friends or are you lovers? Raven Darkthorn, what song is in your shirt? This is a musical orgy. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to have to take this closer just in general so you guys can get a better look at it. If you can see, all the notes are doing very particular things. Kevin, I'm waiting for my hello. Hello, Aspen. I thought I was secondary now that you got your new boyfriend. Denise, look at his t-shirt. What's your favorite sort of notation? Yeah, here's a question. What's your favorite notation from this t-shirt, ladies? We wolf for Zaddy. We strip for Zaddy. We meet at the border with Zaddy. I ghosted Zaddy at the border. But yeah, so that's the, they're asking for what sort of style. I'm doing a Dutch angle, see that? That's a movie term for the tilted. All right, there we go. making me have to goon. Well, it is a hot shirt. And I mean, I'm modeling it really well, too. And when you start realizing what some of those shirts, what some of those notes are doing, you know what I'm saying? The what is it? No, it's like that. No, it's like that. And then they're doing the thing. And then, so if you see all the notes, essentially they're all doing that. That's what that music. That's the best kind of music you can have. Is music that makes you go like that. Peter North style. That's right. Cannabis, please. All right. That's right. See that? Look at that. Ooh. Oh, and I got nipples here. Look at those little erasers. Oh yeah. I think the third clef is best on that notation. Now I'm looking it over more closely. Now I'm getting aroused. Jeez. Ah, what good music. Careless Whispers. Is that what's on there? I didn't realize that was Careless Whispers. See? There we are. You get a little cross-country gooning. There we go. We got international gooning right there. Just kidding, y'all. I'm not that crazy. I just laughed my ass off. I laughed my ass off like 10 years ago, but still, it's funny. YouTube, please remove this channel from my algorithm. Remove yourself. Hit the dislike. You know what you can do. You know what you could do. You know where you could put it. Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers. Craig Ferguson, one of my favorites. Gross, not you, Kevin G. Ew. Kim Smith, algorithms. What's a great word? Algorithms. Excuse me. I have a case of the algorithms. I don't know how that snuck out. Fall way back, you could trip in a fall way back. Rave Dark Thorn. Is that not the hardest song? Well, the song gets you pretty hard, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's just crazy. Ew, yeah, I get it, Zaddy. You ain't got no ass, you probably laughed it off. I did, I absolutely did. But I got lots of other parts left, and they're still functional. Fully functional. Now the t-shirt is the hot spot. It's, well, if this sort of action is going to be happening, it should be happening right in front of me, you know what I mean? I'm a prodigy. What's up? Hello, prodigy. Lucas Dodson, what really? Are you drunk? I'm a prodigy. No, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper here from a little tiny mug. Every time I hear that now, I hear the bloop, I get excited. I think, oh, maybe someone sent me a picture. Oh, gonna see for myself. Excited. It's the last thing you want to hear while blowing Willie Nelson. To all the calves that sucked me before. To put his fingers in my back door. It was him and Julio Iglesias singing that song. To all the girls I've loved before. It's not a bad Willie, actually. If I actually knew the words, I'd break into it a little bit. I always liked Willie. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. If I stop, I know I'll get me 5 to 10. So that's why I'm back on the road again. Oh, I always liked that. It was like, that was before I even, Big Erm, you are a public nuisance, Kevin. Probably. Probably we'll have to see how it works out in the end, or if it doesn't work out in the end, there's still a chance that I'm gonna lose it all. Probably my life, my freedom, my faculties. Who's to say? Eventually, justice will find me. Notification: your account will be terminated if live is not ended within 30 seconds. Notification. Well, it's been nice. I mean, this whole YouTube journey ended quicker than I expected it to, guys, but we've been notified. Account terminations in process, so it's been real fun. I'm sorry we never actually got to hook up, Denise. I would have waited the 2 years. I mean, because you're really pretty, but I guess that's it. I mean, I guess that's it. They're taking me off the air right now. Notifications are going all over the place. They're canceling me right now. I mean, you can see this, right? I'm not just delusional. They're saying, no, it's a prank. No. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I don't know what I did to offend the YouTube gods, but I guess we're done for. I mean, and we were just starting all these relationships, and we were having good, deep conversations, and we were enjoying each other's company, but that's it. I guess, account terminated in 5. Oh, see, there it is. Oh, 4, 3. I'm going to hold my nose. 2, 1. Oh, I miss you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm crying. Account terminated once live and then. Wait a second. I'm starting to suspect a ruse. A ruse? Excuse me, Kevin. 1930s called. They would like their term back. A ruse? Yeah, that's right. You could ban me, honey. You want to ban me? Think you want to ban me, Denise? You know what I'm saying? Well, let's just ban each other. Hey now, G-Forces. Hey, Steve Cutler live. Oh, I love hearing those words. Bam, bam, bam. All right, notification guy, I guess, notification guy I was scared. You guys saw how scared I was. I thought that was it. I thought we were doomed. I thought it was done. I thought they'd caught me. And that was the end. It did feel pretty good, didn't it? Yeah. What's my name? What's my name? He will be remembered. Come on, Denise. What's my name? There it is. Good girl. Right there. You grab the back of that hair. Oh. Nah. Yeah, I'm fine the way I is. Are you kidding? Kevin G, last time before I unsubscribe, what do you want? I want peace on earth and goodwill towards men. That's what I want. I want everyone to be more tolerant of each other. I want people to appreciate their differences as a plus, not as a weakness. Is that too much to ask? You know what I'm saying? You say you want to help me, but the truth is in the actions. You know what I'm saying? You could say, I want to help you, but it's the people who are walking to my right side and to my left side who are like, you know what? We got your back, man. Those are the people. Aspen. Yo, Aspen. You should have said $20. Nah, I don't need $20. I need peace on earth and goodwill towards men. You can always make more money. You can never make time again. And I'd rather have a joyous universe in front of me with people who have a lot of abundance and happiness than to be lording over people who are miserable. That would suck. That's just me. I am not married. I was married once. I am no longer married. That was a while ago. Tuna. You find yourself a pretty woman or a man. If you prefer the other side, love them. Forget about Kevin and that. It's all right. They can fantasize if they want. And like I say to all the other people, when the trolls come in, I let them talk because A, it's extra engagement, and YouTube looks at that and counts it. And B, sometimes I can turn them. Sometimes it's a guy, wow, this guy is so chill. And sometimes he's really fucking funny. I think I'll actually subscribe to him. Sometimes it backfires on him. You know what I mean? They get sucked into my honey pot. You know what I'm saying? Come on, make fun of me. Come on. Of course, Leon is the name in Aspen's brain. Was he good to you? Oh. I'm sure he was wonderful. I am a man. I don't know who Josh Adam Myers is, though. And that's okay. I don't need to know. All I got to do is know that I'm kind of cool and I'm good. You should voice act. That's kind of like what this... I am voice acting. I'm using my voice right now. I use accents all the time. But I don't get paid professionally. You gotta, lick some balls to get into those tight circles where you're getting good voice work. And you gotta do that for like decades. I've been trying to get this thing going for a decade, and this is what I do for work. For those who haven't caught on, this is my only source of income, is this channel. It's through every t-shirt sale, every super chat, every painting back there that I sell to somebody. That's my income. I have no regular income. I do not work a regular job. So you can all think or say what you want of that. That's the truth. Ethan K, you're a legend. In my own mind, that's true. But thank you for reaffirming my delusion. So that said, send them money. Well, if you can afford it, great. If not, I'll get by. I'm clever. And I have good people around me. I feel like things will be all right. You normally do art or music. I normally do art, both of them, art and music. I was playing music a little bit ago, and you can see all the art behind me. And I believe I sold a couple paintings today. Is Sassy still in here? Yeah, Sassy. Sassy, tell him all about it, Sassy. Tell him what happened with the paintings. We should jam. I play keys. Well, it depends on where you're at. If you're an adult, send them well, if you can afford it. Wait, what are you planning on? Do I get to be a part of this? Does it involve holding your hand? I'll hold your hand. I don't think I can get arrested for holding your hand. Pretty sure. I won't be seeing Leon till Monday. Oh, 2 days. 2 days of gooning to the ideal. Trolls are usually people who have never had a date in their life and don't know what it is like to love others. Have probably been molested. Oh, God. God forbid. Look at all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? Where do they all belong? There's a better question. So no Zaddy for Aspen? Look, Aspen's got her plate full, I think. What do you think, Denise? Don't you think Aspen's got her plate full with her new heartthrob and the heartthrob that's coming next week, and the heartthrob that's coming next week. I mean, have you not caught on to this by now? She's all set. She's found her drink of the month. And see, and this is why you're like, how come you don't believe me, Zaddy? Blah! There it is. Jesus. I love you until, oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I mean, come to the border. I'll bang you at the border. Yeah. You know how many times I've been ghosted in the real world? You stop showing up for those appointments after a while. Yeah, I mean, it's... Oh. Oh, ice. Jeez. To our leader. Or ravioli. That's right. We do have an Amazon wish list up there. If you guys are interested in buying me stuff, I guess. It's been a long day. My hoodie smells like him. Oh, my God. Oh, I've seen all this. I've seen the show before. When they're walking around with stars in their eyes, sniffing the hoodie. Come on, guys. I'm not the only one who's perceived this in the real world. I bet you did that when you were young, too, Denise. I bet you were a hoodie smeller. Oh, I can smell them. No, really? Have you never had a crush? Am I your first crush, Denise? Aw. Shush. Oh, 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 I smell like my maiden and mangoes. My hoodie smells like faces. Oh, feces, sorry. Sorry, mispronunciation. The hell did you put in my hoodie? Well, I think that's a turd. Why did you put the turd in my hoodie? Oh, lonely people, where do they all belong? All right, see, you're starting to drip it into my head, percolation style. Say what you want. I want peace on earth, goodwill towards men. No, I had plenty of crushes, but I didn't get the chance to smell a hoodie. Well, it's the smell that supposedly reminds you of the person, so, you know, you get it and you still get the dopamine. Because when you like someone a lot, like, and even if you don't really like someone a lot, if you're getting good vibes off somebody, you'll get the dopamine flares in your brain. And that's the part that makes you feel like, ooh. And so that's why you girls occasionally doing the barking and the stripping and all that stuff, it'll still trigger the dopamine in my head. And then I go, ooh, oh, that feels really good. And then reality sets back in and I'm like, oh, they don't really mean it. And then I cry. Puna's hoodie, make it yours. Mark your territory. I smell like vanilla. What parts? Be a man, shit your pants, and then throw it at your boss. I just made myself laugh. Oh, man. I love those jokes. Be a man. Eat gravel Oh God. Oh, oh. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna need a moment. Oh, yeah. It's fine. Oh. All right. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh. See, that's what this channel is really about. It's about me laughing to the point where I'm crying. Man up! Put that, put your catheter back in. And don't forget the chainsaw. That's the most idiotic but satisfaction idea ever. Be a man, oh, be a man, come strip for me. Kings of Leon. I like how Hello's got, now he's like a wise sage in the corner. He's just throwing out a word here and there going, yes, the Kings of Leon. I love you and I love it. Oh, as well you should, Corey LeMatthew. This channel is really about funneling money into our cult. Yeah, sure. Ooh, little lesbianics. Little lesbianics going on. I like the girl on girl stuff. I still feel like what I'm watching is wrong and yet so right. Gonna have some more Dr. Pepper here. I'm gonna have to put on another hoodie. That's a good joke. I make ooh noises. Is it like ooh? Oh, is that, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, my kitty cat likes this Aspen. It's tingly. Ah. What the? Tell you what, let's go for a little, I gotta tap up my, Dr. Pepper, and despite the fact I've been going for 80 minutes, I'm still gonna stay on, but we're gonna take a little field trip. So I can tap up my, Dr. Pepper. Gotta put my shoes on. What do you say? I gotta say this channel makes me incredibly uncomfortable sometimes. Good! Challenge your boundaries. It's how I live every day of my life. Extremely uncomfortable. Alright, got that. Let's do that. Alright. Gotta throw that garbage. Here, let's take a quick look outside before we get involved here. Ooh, it's very calm. Oh. Hello! My neighbors are talking, so I'm not going to go over there. I just wanted to show that. They're all coming in nice. All right. Kitchen tour. So we got oh, we got and my dogs. me when I was a young lad. Grab the old one here. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. All right, hold on a second. All right. We're back. Put you back on your stick. All right. There we go. Put that down. Right, I'm gonna put this in you, but it's only gonna hurt for a second. Probably won't even feel it, it's so small. There you go. See, it's already done. Well, that's kind of you to offer the cleaning services, but oh, that's English money. It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about there, Aspen. I'm still catching up with the feed. I see. Oh, what's the word? See, and that's the thing. There's a lot of oversensitivity in regards to bubble wrapping everybody. And here you just don't have any control. I mean, even, especially the younger ones. Like, we got good ones like Stars and Mars. She's young. But I curtail my language with her because she is that young. But once they initiate it in the chat, it's kind of like it's not for us to start censoring them. We can either kick them out or we can tolerate it. And in regards to Aspen, she's been really funny. So I've been amused. I'm like, nah, I mean, she could say whatever she wants. And it's made me laugh like tears out of my eyes before. And the same thing with Denise and the same thing with Destiny. And it's, that's the whole point, is they make you a little uncomfortable. They're like, oh, yeah, that's right. And a lot of that is because of the way the culture has changed, especially on the left-leaning front. There's one thing to want to protect people, and there's another thing to pass legislation to proactively arrest everyone who might be a threat. And that's where we're at right now, and that's where the system is starting to seize up. We need to learn tolerance as human beings in general, especially if we're going to try to do this melting pot stuff with other cultures and other, you know what I mean? And it's going to take, I wish I played WoW when it was good. It was fun for a while. It took a good decade of my life, WoW. World of Warcraft, I spent way too much time in there. Leroy Jenkins. Well, have you ever seen the movie Footloose? Because this is a perfect analogy. And you must have seen Footloose, Big Arm. I'm going to wait on this answer. I'm still in it. I have, sadly. That's the whole premise of Footloose, which is they this guy goes into a town and they go, dancing's forbidden because it implies sexual stuff, and that's not of God. And so, because they tried locking everybody down from dancing because it was too dirty, it made them go so much further the other way. It exacerbated the problem. And this is happening in modern day all the time. Kids are going to dance on poles suggestively because their body is telling them to. Not because we are encouraging them to, but because Mother Nature supersedes culture or law. That's not our decision. I didn't make that decision. That's just the way it is. That's called empirical evidence. Now they're singing to it. Well, I as long as it doesn't trigger the fight, Gene. Because I know some people come in here, and I think Flaming Straw is one of those people where it's just like, this is a little too weird for me. They're saying stuff that I wouldn't want my little girl to say. Well, of course you wouldn't. Again, that's the biology being superseded by. And the whole thing isn't necessarily a red flag for a problem. It's a red flag for the transition into adulthood for these kids. And again, we have a term for it. It's called adolescence. They're not children, they're adolescents at that point. It is its own term. And they're different groups of people because they're undergoing different forces. I think if there is a tree on Footloose, it will still it will still get impregnated. Flaming Straw is too far in the opposite direction. The meltdown down on Discord was a bit much, and it wasn't a great read on the room. I read it, and I was like, all right. But again, this is an oversensitivity. I'm just like, I didn't set the room up. I'm on this channel and I do this and I keep coming back because you guys keep coming back and you're encouraging me. And the Discord appeared. The universe manifested it without my being consulted, really. They just let me know about it after the fact and invited me in. Okay, I'm seeing Leon in 2 days. How do I get rid of acne? You put your fingers like that and you sand that sucker down. Don't touch it. Keep it. All right, you do what you gotta do. But I mean, that was just. No, you don't. I don't want to pop. All right, look. All right. It's been years since I've dealt with it. So you guys have your newfangled scientific ways. I really had acne. I didn't really know what it is, actually. Well, when you go through puberty, you get a lot of biological changes that make stuff appear on your face. And sometimes it ain't pretty. But yeah, you probably wouldn't be any help. You're not a dermatologist. All right, and that's... It's just plain old weird to me sometimes. But common sense keeps wanting to clarify it's the nature of some of these conversations strikes me as odd. Well, yeah, because there's always that dirty... I mean, the t-shirt. It's just a t-shirt, and they're just notes, but it's implying a lot of sexual stuff without it actually being sexual stuff. There's a lot... That's half of my bit. I mean, you can't listen to the corpse fucker and go, oh, well, he's obviously having sex with corpses. No, it's shock value. Same thing with the pig song. Same thing with Dead Puppies. The same thing with all the songs that I play. They're this edgy, you know, vulgar. There's a vulgarity to me and my channel that I will not give up. And that's why I've enshrouded myself in, behind the laws of YouTube and the community standards and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, and there's genuine emotions behind some of this stuff. But that's the thing. There's got to be a line for tolerance, and that's why I like where I kind of bash the mods a little bit when they knock people out too much. I'm just like, no, let everyone just do their thing, and they'll let us know with their actions. Like Black Stripe God, like all the little kids who run in, they're like, look at me, look at me, look at me, and then they kind of take care of themselves. They run out of the room because they lost interest. And that's the way it should be. The people who are on board and who kind of get the vibe and who get a good lot of laughs despite, and you're supposed to feel uncomfortable with some of the jokes and with some of the interactions. I mean, that's what comedy is. If you don't go, ooh, on a couple of them, well, then we're not doing the jokes right. And Sparky will back me up on this. One of the things about being comedians on stage is you're reading the room. And, it's, you want them to go, ooh, that's a little close. Ooh, that's a little close. But you have to keep plowing ahead. That's a Bill Burr thing. You're plowing ahead. Even if it makes them uncomfortable, you got to keep pushing because that's where the laughter comes from a release of that uncomfortable. Sending rusty trombones your way. See? I can take that. That doesn't, is that uncomfortable? Well, I'm pretty sure that's like something about semen on my lips, but, do you remember these are kids, but we're not responsible for supervising them. That's the other thing. Now, so long as there's what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, there's one thing to be a predator, and then there's another thing to just go, hey, this is what it's about, and it's for you guys to decide if you want to keep at it or go away. And if you go away, then the channel disappears, and I become extinct. And if for some reason everyone's like, okay, you know what, I'm down for this vibe, then it'll propagate and it'll grow, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I certainly don't have ulterior motives with anybody. I mean, what am I doing? I get up every day, I tend my pumpkins, I come in here, I stream, I chuckle, I play a few silly songs, I get off for a little bit, shit, shower, shave, eat, Bailey's, come back on, do it again. Take another break, come back, do it again. Take another break, come back with Sparky. And that's a day. And everyone else, it's nobody else's job, but the fact that people keep coming back and they keep making the same jokes and we keep laughing at the same jokes, that's just culture reasserting itself in a smaller scale. And I'm grateful for that because it's really made me feel not so bad about humanity. Is this room, the people in this room have made me feel like, okay, humanity's not that bad. Maybe they're not that intolerant. We have a good group of people who seem to enjoy each other and seem to, yeah, it gets a little dirty, but they seem to have a good time. I get more laughter than tears, and that's what I've been going for in my entire life. Is if I get more laughter out of people than tears, then I'm doing a good job. And that's where I'm at. Vaz, deleting comments. Who's deleting comments? And see, like for example, Denise wants to see my balls. Now, that sounds very dirty, but you guys know, if you've been here before, oh my, think I've lost my balls. Hello, I lost my balls.
Yeah. Don't you hate when that happens?
I did.
There's dogs out if you're interested.
Well, thanks. No, I'm talking to the guys, but
Gotcha.
they're
I knew you were looking for some poochie
doggy
content.
action. No, I wasn't out there for poochie action.
Oh, you.
I was just out there showing them the plants and I just want to take a step outside and I noticed you guys to the right and I'm like, oh, they're talking. I better get back inside. Anyway, I was about to show Denise my balls. She asked to see my balls and so I'm showing them to her. But I'm afraid that some people are. Matt's now touching. Matt has officially touched my smooth balls.
Oh, that's smooth.
Yeah.
I like it.
See? Now they smell good. Mmm. See? They're jokes. I have a video on my main thing where it's called Indecent Exposure. Because I take a can of Planters, I pour them into a sieve, and I pour water over it. And I go, indecent exposure, I'm washing my nuts in public. They're all plays. Funny comments getting deleted. I'm a broken man, just recently got through a divorce. My wife cheated on me for 14 and a half times in just the last year. She said, I'm boring because I wouldn't shit on the floor of our house. She's gross. So you're free. I'm sorry that you feel broken by this, but you just picked a bad number. You know, get back on the horse, make yourself better, project yourself as a single in a positive trajectory. You'll get through it. It sucks, but you'll get through it. I'm not smart. Hey, where do rainbows go after breaking the law? Prisms! Now he's playing with my balls. Of course they am. You want $50, man? I can think you're cool and something to do with this money. Yes, Owen, I would like you to drop me a $50 super chat. That would be awesome. Exia official. Thank you, man. Stop playing with your balls. I can't stop. Gotta play with them. I gotta roll them around. Keep the semen flowing. Really? Well, good luck with that, Miss Sassy. Sorry you gotta do jury duty, but here's... What would you do if I gave it, man? I don't know. Say thank you? Really? But I get those sorts of things all the time. I mean, you know... Dude, if it's that tight where you're gonna need like a real deal, nah, I'm all right. I don't need the 50. Well, no, it's going right for cocaine. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself a huge bump of cocaine, possibly some arsenic. I might actually scratch that. I'm gonna get some weapons grade plutonium with the $50. I'm gonna start a mortgage company with the $50 that you give me, and I am going to, I'm going to build an empire. Tony HG and I live, thus while you envy, it's showing. Okay. Joking, not kidding. Joking, not kidding. So I showed you guys that my mom gave me beans, right? From her friend's garden, I got all these beans, and they're very tasty. But I've been playing with the beans more often than I've been, you know. Boy, I'm almost done with all the beans already. You know something? Skate Brothers, I haven't seen you in here before, so no, you cannot be a moderator. You have to earn our trust over the course of time. You know what I'm saying? You got to, there is. I mean, that's why they're in the yellow bean bag. I'm glad someone caught it. I thought it was, I guess, as many times as I've brought that out, you're the first person who actually got it. Haven't I already done that already? I'm exposing my soul to you guys every stream, every live stream. Every live stream. It actually does taste good. I do that. It's like it almost wants to be. It's, yeah, I guess I am. I mean, I'm practicing for, you know, you never know. I might need it sometime. I mean, you know, see, what you don't realize is I play dumb. I play much dumber than I actually am. Because it's more of a surprise. Hello. I'm sorry, there was a question, hello? Derek Overman. Keep them guessing that. That's right. Keep you guys guessing. This guy's dumb as shit. Some mean people once called me a bean because I'm brown. So I became a tuna with good taste. Ah! I gotta see the Smart Kev sometime. Yeah! Deep cut. Nice. Well played, my dear. Bing bong. Bing, bing, bing bong. Bing, bing bong. Bing bong. See, that was just blind bean picking. Bean flicking. You know, if I'm really gonna be like, you're really not supposed to do it with too much of a flip. You know, because you'll knock it right out of the bean. You don't want to knock it out of the bean, but you want to stimulate the bean. That way you can get. See, and in 1 second, I managed to make it creepy. Yay for our team. Chess. I used to be, when I was growing up, I was good at chess. I'm not as good now. Because I've been hitting the bing bong. The bing bong hasn't been making me smarter. It tastes like dreams, Denise. It tastes like dreams. It tastes like everything I ever wanted in a bean, but more stimulating on the on the contemplation of the bean I've just ingested. I was there when chess was invented. That's right. I was there when they put those damn. Ever see History of the World Part 1? Rook takes queen. Bishop takes queen. Gang bang. That's okay. We'll both play stone. All right, rock on. It'll be an even playing field. Yeah, I'm not bad at that. Tip slip. She's at this. I mean, you know, but that's the other thing. There's one thing chasing that dopamine hit, and there's another thing to chase something that's genuine. That, again, and I've said this numerous times on this channel, if something romantic is kind of going to come to fruition, she'll appear right here, and then we'll be looking at each other, and we'll look kind of all right, and we'll start talking, and we'll probably both be under the covers like this. But it's in the continuation of the channel, you know what I mean? It's all right, let's show off. Let's see what this group can do, man. Let's go. Let's get the band together. Let's build a better chapter of the next few years of our lives. We can do that. We're smart enough. I mean, I know I'm playing the idiot, but believe it or not, you know, we'll see. I could still fail, but I'd rather try and fail than never to have tried. And that's what this is. And that's hanging out with you guys for almost 2 hours. Yeah, baby. So if she's still interested in a year and a month, well then by all means, maybe we'll open a conversation. Maybe she is actually the one for me. And yeah, she's very young, but who knows? I don't know anything about the universe. And it'll put what's in front of me, and I'll have to read the vibes to the best of my ability. But I'm smart enough to know what the rules are of most societies, and I'm, you know. We'll see. Raw. Kill the Batman. Yo, jackass, I'm back. I love you, Kill the Batman. It's like the Joker, but better. We never got him, though. We never got him. Well, what remember Bat Dad? Jen, put your seatbelt on. I fight crime 12 hours a day in a rubber suit. What do you think it smells like under there? Peace on earth, goodwill towards men. I'm going to write a song for Corey called Everybody Got Something to Hide Except for Me and My Monkey. Oh, no, I am. And we love Kill the Batman. Yeah, you know. See, that was the best. Which one of these tubes do you smell out of? And it was... See, and I can do most of that, too. It's all right. You don't have to defend me, Denise. I got this. But thank you so much, sweetheart. See? And we can affectionately hug right now virtually. Giving you a big hug. Try not to get aroused. Hey. See? You know too. Good comedy reveals itself, man. Bad Bat. No, Bad Man. I think it was. Bad Man. No, you're not. Aw, you want to be protective of me. Well, what do you want? Write it down. It's written down. It's all over this channel. I have a wish list. I have an Amazon wish list. That's what I want for like simple things that I don't need. Those are just things I want. I need nothing. I am gloriously happy with my life right now. But there are plenty of things I would like, but I don't think they'll make me a good or a better person. They're just toys. It's all just toys. The important part is us. Are these relationships? Is this hanging out and enjoying each other's company? I mean, the money's a bonus, and it really helps me, it propels me forward, keeps making me want to do what I'm doing. But ultimately, it's hanging out here with Denise and Big Erm and, talking about what makes us uncomfortable and finding, a little truth in this comedy and this good vibe. Using the powers of good for good. Where's your buddy? The guy who slammed the beer. He's in the other room. Shall I grab another beer and grab him? Or do you want me to slam a beer? I'll slam a beer for a freaking. You made me a believer last night. 5 a beer. You see me, like, he could do it. He could pound it in one, and I'm just like, oh. Actually, it's funny because now that I think of it, I'm like, could I pound a beer? Could I actually pound a beer? I don't think I could just chug it all down in one. Like I used to be able to do that. But I'm getting much older now. So it's a little more rough. That's an interesting. I don't think so because he would have to drink my beer, and he almost Ralphed last time. Yes, beautiful. My Pavlovian sense just went off. I wonder why. Indeed. And why is that? And why is that? Skip Brent, be a man. I can't believe it's Friday. Instead of partying, I'm hanging out with a bunch of teenagers and Kevin. Life is really good. Are you happy? I mean, again, you chose to be here. Hey, Venom in the arena, good morning. Yo, I got the challenge. Oh, you're thinking them up. No, I don't have shots. I have my terrible beer. Is the game Kramer style? Oh, 20 don't know if he slams a beer and smokes a cigarette at the same time. You know, I'm gonna ask him. Let me ask him. Let's ask him. Let's. I'll be right back. I'm gonna actually go ask Matt if he's down. All right, what's the deal? Is slams a beer and smokes a cig at the same time. And Denise, you know I do. Let me give me a second here. Hello, sir. Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. No, he must have snuck out. Keep on camera. I went next door, I knocked on the door, so now I guess we're kind of done. Good questions, though. Sorry we couldn't be more entertaining today, but... if you leave camera for someone else, I must leave, okay? Hey, Kev, is Sparky coming in tonight? That's 10 p.m. He'll be in, so that's a little over 5 hours from now. Yep, the sting operation is complete. And Dr. Kevin's doing all right. We'll have to see. I mean, like that. Every day you get a little bit slower and a little bit older, and every day is one day closer to death. It's all right. Everything's good. You never know, Kramer from Seinfeld slam a whole beer. I've never actually seen that scene. But hey, all right, look, guys, this has been great. I gotta use the little boys' room real quick. I'll rejoin you all in a short while.